So in the year 475, when Bodhidharma alighted in the Chinese port of Nanhai, China was actually split into two empires. The Yu Sung in the south and the Northern Wei in the north. And not surprisingly, Bodhidharma landed in the south because that's where he came to the first. And the story has it that he was a sufficiently famous and esteemed monk that the emperor requested an audience with him. And the emperor questioned Bodhidharma about the merit of performing religious works. No doubt the emperor was keen to gain good karma by contributing to religious work. Bodhidharma, who at this time we believe didn't speak very good Chinese, answered in typical fashion about emptiness, which is obviously one of the key principles of Zen. He wasn't interested in gaining merit, he wasn't interested in good karma, he was interested in detachment and freeing himself from karma in order to become a Buddha. As the story goes, the emperor was none too impressed with this approach, and Bodhidharma left. After this, he travelled north, heading for the northern kingdom. In his way was the Yangtze, the great river of China. And depending which version of the story you follow, he floated across it on either a willow frond or a hollow reed. And he achieved this using his light body skill, his ability to reduce his weight so that he wouldn't even sink a reed. And often when you look at pictures of Bodhidharma, if you look closely, he's standing on a reed floating across the Yangtze River. So he crossed the Yangtze and entered the Northern Wei kingdom and found his way to the capital, which was then located at Pingcheng, and he dwelt there until in 494 the capital was moved to Luoyang on the northern bank of the lower river, and he moved there. He lived there in Luoyang, but in the year 496 the Emperor of the North commissioned the building of the Shaolin Temple on the slopes of Mount Yang, southeast of the capital Luoyang. And Shaolin Small Forest Temple would become one of the great temples of the age and one of the most famous temples, perhaps the most famous temple in the history of China. Originally, the temple was built for another meditation master from India, but clearly he didn't last long there because very soon Bodhidharma had been appointed as the head teacher at the temple. And the events that would change history were about to unfold.